Welcome, Senator McCain. As a Jewish American, I'm very worried about Israel's security and about Iran. What can be done to curb the threat of this president of Iran saying all these things and nuclear weapons in the wrong hands? Thank you.
By the way, we do have a couple of people with microphones who are just a little slow. These work release programs are not what they are advertised to be. Of course, I'm worried about the Iranian continued progress toward acquisition of nuclear weapons. And we cannot have a second Holocaust. And as you know, the president of Iran, Ahmadinejad, has said on numerous occasions that his country's policy is to, quote, wipe Israel off the map. A couple of weeks ago, he said Israel is a, quote, stinking corpse. And by the way, this is the same person who is in charge of a government that is manufacturing the most lethal explosive devices, transporting them into Iraq and killing brave young Americans. And this is also the country which, as you know, is a state sponsor of terrorist organizations such as Hezbollah and Hamas. So it is a danger. I have talked with some European leaders. We can't allow Iran to have nuclear weapons, but we can join with Germany, with France, with the British, with other countries, impose meaningful, tough economic, diplomatic, and intelligence and other diplomatic military, all kinds of sanctions that would squeeze and hopefully modify the Iranians in their behavior. Now, the Iranian economy isn't very good, despite their tremendous amount of income they get from oil. And I am convinced also that the majority of Iranian people are friendly to the United States. They want democracy. They want freedom. They want the same rights that we enjoy. Unfortunately, that is not reflected in the policies nor the behavior of their government. So I just want to assure you that I'm aware of this danger and the threat that continued progress toward acquisition of nuclear weapons that Iran poses not only to Israel, but every other nation in the region, my friend, would probably feel compelled to develop nuclear weapons themselves if they knew that Iran had them. So it's a very tough challenge, and we got to meet it head on. Now, Senator Obama, who has changed his position since, which he has a habit of doing, it seems, said that he wanted to sit down face to face with no preconditions. My friends, you can't do that. There's plenty of ways to communicate with the Iranians. In fact, the Iranian ambassador has met with our ambassador in Baghdad. There's plenty of ways to communicate with them, but not sit down across the table face to face without any preconditions with a person who's dedicated the extinction of the state of Israel. I don't know what you get out of that. I thank you. Yes, sir.